What is happening, guys? Cowboy here, and we are back with more Scholar of the First Sin. So, even though we reached the inner wall, a lot of the stuff in this area is very similar to stuff in the first area where it's currently frozen. So, with that in mind, now that we have the eye, what we're going to do is jump back to the first bonfire. We're going to take out the first boss, and then we are going to unfreeze everything. So, things will be a lot easier post-freezing. There's also a couple summons you can bring along. Why not? This boss you can do with or without summons. I think I mean, in all honesty, it might be trickier with summons to accomplish this boss just because it does hit quite hard, but being as we're only on new game, I think it should be alright. Now, as I mentioned, the biggest thing is you're going to want to have the Eye of the Priestess before you go into this boss, as we can see a bunch of players also lined up here ready to assist. Pretty cool boss. Definitely a tricky one to fight while it's still invisible as well. Here's Aava. Aava hurts a lot. And that's the biggest thing to watch out for, is that big lunge she does there. She'll run back, come, and then leap. She will also try to bite, as you saw right there. And she'll do that spin swipe. So as you can see, she can do quite a bit of damage. Very, very mean kitty. If she's on the summons and you can stay back and do your casting. Now this can be tricky. The ice blasts. Double dodge will work. 113 out of that. She also does an AoE Ice Blast, as you saw right there. But there's very discrete windows if you're playing her solo when you'll want to attack her. The main ones being immediately post-lunge, right after she lunges at you. That's the main moment of weakness. Oh god, she did the bite. That hurts a bit. Ooh, Aava, you naughty girl. More ice explosions. Bad idea. Holy shit. That could have ended very, very poorly for me. There's the explosion. Thankfully, I got back in time. Did she actually get Glencore? No, she didn't. Alright, but the icicles, best thing to do, honestly, is just run behind her. As you can see right there, going all the way behind her, the icicles don't hit at all. And it also gives you a small moment of opportunity to get in and get some decent damage. I'm honestly having trouble telling where the hell the health bar actually is right now. Or right after the lunge, that is a good moment to go in and get a swing. The bite also, excellent moment of opportunity. The AoE blast. I think she's almost dead though. I haven't hit her with, if I hit her with an orb, I'd be able to tell. Let me actually do that. Let me try Greatsword, see if... that's not gonna show me. 113. I don't really want to use Great Resonant Soul, since I'm on a limited supply of souls at this point. Yeah, I can see it. It's at the S. Ah, it sucked. There we go. So, almost dead. Icicle blasts. You can visibly see those on the ground, so just dodge. She's going to do her ices. We're going to run back behind her. Soul Greatsword to the butthole. Explosion. Managed to roll through it. Very nice. Ooh, almost dead. think the combustion, yep, the combustion finished it up. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Aava the King's Pet. So, what's great about doing Aava immediately after you get the Eye of the Priestess, as I mentioned, now we can go this way and we'll be able to unfreeze the city. So I believe this is also... No, yeah, this is locked. I think everything is pretty much locked for now. Either way, we're going to run up here into the cathedral. This is also an absolutely fantastic location to host fight clubs. Very, very beautiful looking. Chest right there, which we will be obtaining in just a second here.
To think Aava could be bested. Who are you? This land is barren, cursed by the old chaos. It gave birth to atrocities, and the people fled in fear, until our Lord, the Ivory King, came. My dear Lord, a most true king. It was with his magnificent soul that he built a Lois and contained the spread of chaos. But the chaos would not be sated, and the king gave his own soul. Inevitably, the king was drained of vigor and plunged into the chaos's heart. Aleum Lois was frozen in time, its leader lost. I remain here to contain the chaos, honoring my lord's wishes. Perhaps one day he will return.
Nah, he's dead.
There is nothing here save that accursed flame. I have but one wish, that my dear lord might be freed from that unspeakable chaos. I haven't strength to help him myself, but perhaps one such as you, though I am yet to know your name.
Yes.
Kind visitor, I thank you. Let me open the path to chaos, and please, do all you can.
So, Alsana seal's undone and the winds of Ilium Lois are ceased. At this point, you could go and fight the final boss. I would not recommend it.
Ilium Lois's faithful knights followed their lord into the chaos.
Like this guy.
But not one of them returned. The king's dutiful subjects. But
Patiently for his homecoming, but it is too long a wait to bear. The knights of Ilium Lois await a new leader, one that will guide him into the chaos. So as you can see, we have one knight right now. However, there's 4 chairs. Basically, there are 4 knights of Ilium Lois that you can collect as you go through this DLC, and each knight that you get will assist you in the boss fight. And on top of that, it's kind of important to have them along, simply because there's different portals, and you need those knights to freeze the portals up for you. So either way, now with everything unfrozen, obviously the focus of this video was taking out Aava, as well as going through the dialogue. We're actually going to spend some time just kind of running through, and we're going to grab all the previously frozen loot that we missed. Remember what that shield is. I think it's a cool looking one. Yeah, vessel shield. It's cool. It's cool. Anyway, let me teleport back to outer wall. There's also that whole section that we passed by earlier, where I mentioned there was the big frozen column. That's also accessible now. We may knock out that, but I'm going to get through the majority of, well, I'm going to go through and pick up all the loot previously. Real fast, I'm curious. I want to see if, no, never mind, the sign's in effect. Okay, I was thinking about bringing along the NPC guys to make the fight back through the bullshit easier. I think these guys might actually be weaker now that the storm is down. I don't entirely remember, but I think they are. Missed, bruh. Let's see, before I don't think I was one-shotting them. Okay, so I still am not one-shotting them. That's disappointing. Anyway, I do plan on just trying to scoot past a lot of this bullshit. Just because we already killed all this stuff, so I don't want to waste too much time. So this is now a cleared path. Soul Flash. Also a ladder here. Take this up. North Warder. Pretty cool looking set. Very aesthetically pleasing. So let's enchant this up for the shit we do have to fight. So, as you can see, this lady is still sitting there. However, the second you pass, they will get up now and try to kill you. So just keep that in mind. Even though they look nice and passive, they are not. They are evil witches that will try and stab you in the back. Juking that guy. And a lot of these guys we're literally just going to run right past, you know. I'm just going to run in, grab the loot. So you can see her coming over. Get out of here with your little dagger. I don't think there was any loot over here. No, it was just you. Alright. So, a couple more guys. Now stuff has been unfrozen. But pretty much similar to before. Some loot right here. Gotta love that repair powder. Run past that guy. A lot of bullshit to dodge, but it's not that bad once you get used to it. We can go that way, as mentioned, but we're going to do that a little bit later. That area is a part all on its own. So immediately hit the door. I don't remember if they will follow or not. They might. So I'm giving it just a second to see. I don't want to try and take on them and the golem simultaneously. Shit. Little bit much. Not think golem was gonna follow me all the way down. Ow, fuck. Shit. No. Nope, and I'm dead. Son of a bitch. Should have just killed everything. Should have just killed it and been on my way. Instead, I was like, oh, I'm just gonna run through. This is easy. And they punished me for it. Bastards. I probably should have just kept going. If I had just gone up, killed the golem, got the chest, I probably would have been fine, but whatever. I'm gonna try and... I'm not sure. Let me, and see. I don't think the NPC signs will show back up anyway. I think they're just gone, which would suck, because I was hoping to just bring them along and let them just kill everything while I ran through, but it's looking like that's not the case. Yeah, they're not coming at all. No NPCs for me. Alright. So there are a couple enemies we do have to kill. Not these ones. This is getting rather risky now. This is a very bad idea. Oh my god, I made it past that. I can't believe I just made it past that. That's usually like... That's usually the choke point right there. Is usually where you get caught and get killed. Jukes are real right now, though. You're the juke master. Alright, that worked out a lot easier than it did before. Hey, got the retainer short sword offer. Alright, killed the golem. Who is your daddy? I am your daddy. Grab our freshly unfrozen loot. Right. We're gonna sprint right past all this shit. Grab that door and be on our way. Ow. Oh god. This looks bad. But we're doing alright. And we made it. Bonfire reached. Right. So. At this point, we're going to run up, show you guys the Dragon Fist. No, actually, the Dragon Fist was back the other way. We just passed it. Whatever. We'll get the other frozen loot. We'll save the Dragon Fist as part of the section video. This is the room that had all the chests in it. Here. Oh shit! Okay. Okay! Never mind. I see I've made a very, very grave mistake here. This presents a very interesting scenario of how many people can I backstab without dying. is like exactly what you're not supposed to do in Dark Souls, and I'm doing it in a walkthrough video. Here you go, guys. We're just gonna run past everything like a fucking asshole, and hopefully we don't die for it. God damn, the backstab tactics are real right now. Okay, back into the treasure room. So, this one's safe. This one's safe. This one's safe. This one's safe. And that one's a mimic. Wow. I didn't know the mimic could actually do that much damage, just its, like, typical attack. Can you fit through the door? Hopefully not. There we go. Katarina armor. Right. So we have these guys from before. I guess they're mad because you can see them now. And backstab them, which makes it a lot easier. Stop being a dick. Just die. Keep up with that R1 spam, see how it pays off. There goes hat. Very, very cool if you're an archer type fellow. I believe this is... yeah, this is where one of the frozen knights are. So before them, we're going to run. We'll grab the chest over here. I believe that's it for frozen chests. If I'm not mistaken. That should be it. Mushroom. You know what? I kind of want to save all them for... well, we are right here. Why not? We'll just get them. This is... let me see which one this is. I'm trying to remember. Is this the one that's like kind of hellish with a bunch of drops to get to the night? Yeah, it is. Alright, yeah, we're going to save that for later. We'll make a whole subsection that's just picking up the knights, probably. So to wrap up this one, let's see. So we go. Typically, we would go through there. I think we have all the chests. Real quick, let me just peek down this corridor, just to take a look. But I'm almost positive we did. Got that guy. We got you. We went up there. That ladder is now visible. Run through here. This is where we came out to get the Eye of the Priestess. Yeah, there were no frozen chests that way. So yes, we are good. Alright, so real quick, just to wrap up this episode, we are going to go and we're going to get the Dragonstone Fist real fast here. So back to the first bonfire. I can't believe I ran past it before. For some reason I thought it was after the second bonfire, but it's right above where we're at now. So we'll run back in, and we'll grab that. That'll wrap this up as a nice solid 30-minute episode, with having collected all of the early loot of this area. With the exception of the subsection down there where we get the Knight of Ilium Lois, but we'll end up probably grabbing him in the next video, because I know the second bonfire is a natural point of progression, and as you go through there you encounter one of the knights, so when we pick him up, just, you know, going through the content, it'll make sense to also snag the other one as well. No, you need to move, man. This is not what I need right now. Oh my god, how did I just die? Or I didn't die, but how did I get through that? I can't believe I got through that. I thought I was dead for sure. Triple chug there. Probably more than needed, but whatever. We're alive. Alright, so one more loop. That's honestly the one thing I just can't stand about this section. It's like after you unfreeze it, there's just so much like bullshit you gotta do, you know? Running back through and grabbing stuff. It's like, ugh. There needs to be more shortcuts. Like this little path that I've had to run 3 times this episode. It's rather annoying. I mean, obviously it's not that bad if you're just going through and playing. A lot of the stuff that I'm picking up I wouldn't have bothered to grab just because I simply don't need it. But for the purpose of a walkthrough, I feel it's still important to show all this stuff. And if I'm not necessarily going to use it on this character, one of you guys might. Alright, so run back in here. God, a bunch of dicks. If they don't, I believe one might follow you all the way back. For the most part, yeah, it doesn't look like they're gonna, so that's good. So, obviously you should have a flame butterfly on you. And if you really want to carry a torch all the way from the bonfire, be my guest. See a bunch of retainers up ahead. So, world's most obvious secret wall. Good old Flexile Sentry. We're gonna run this way first though. And Dragonbone Fist. Now there's an item there on the sentry. Feel the cheese, Sentry Man. Now they'll all come after you. The sentry, he can't fit through the door, so feel free to just cheese him into oblivion. Why can I not target her? They will all come though. They should at least. They're taking their sweet ass time. Nope. I think she's the last one. Alright, So at this point, we have the 2 sentries left, wherever he's... There he is. You don't have to kill them. You could just ignore him. And dodge his bullshit if you want. That is a completely valid tactic. Oh, there's one retainer left. I'll be damned. Come on. Okay, if you're just gonna turn around and give me your back, that makes my life easier. Come on, sentry, get back here. Tell you what, these are pretty fucking beefy flexile sentries. Garrison ward key. And that is the key that we need to access the bonus boss. So definitely something to grab. That sentry I'm not going to waste time killing. I'm going to run this though. Alright. So, at that point, pop your feather. If you really want, kill the other sentry. I'm not going to waste my time. I'm going to hop us on back. And from here, we are ready to go. So either way, guys, make sure to stay tuned. In the next episode, I may pick back up from, I don't know. I may pick back up at that area going down to get the first Ilium Lois Knight, and then after the fact, I can H-feather and start at a bonfire. That would probably be the smoothest, at least in terms of progression. So either way, make sure to stay tuned. Definitely a longer episode, but I had to go grab all that loot. So thanks for coming by, and we'll see you guys next time.